Hello from the land of TV. This is King Cool, and welcome to the Toast Reviews. For those of you who do not know how this works, I have just finished watching a movie, and I've got some bread I want to turn into toast. So I'm going to start the toaster, and I'm going to talk about the movie, and I have to stop when it's done, and try to not make it burn. And if it burns, then I eat it or something. It's not totally clear. Today, we're reviewing the movie Following, the first directorial work of Christopher Nolan, or his first full-length. And we're toasting today. We're toasting Friedhofer's premium Italian seeded. It's white bread, it's just regular bread. I left it out so I would know exactly what the name of it was, but it's just regular old white bread. And this is going to toast it pretty fast because the last time I did this during the Cars review, it was frozen. So I'm going to turn that way down. Adjust a little bit, and here we go. Alright, this is the, very low budget, student style film production. And it's all in this black and white, which is beautiful black and white. I don't know what he used. It reminds me of a Bolex, which I'm always a fan of the use of a Bolex camera. And it's about this guy who, as a writer, he starts just following people and trying to learn about people. Just following them without their knowing. But once he sees where they work, he tries to back off. He's like, alright, I don't want to do this. But then one person finally asks him, confronts him, he's like, alright, what's the deal? And he gets led into this totally different world where he starts following this guy around, and it's all very different. I don't want to say a whole lot, because I do encourage you to see this. It's only 70 minutes, and it's good. It's very solid, but I found the conclusion of it sort of dissatisfying, but maybe it's just because, it's something that we've sort of seen a lot. And this one, it's about as good as this sort of thing could be, but I'm trying not to give it away. And not that there's so much to give away, but you have to sort of, this one sort of only barely earns that sort of ending where lots of other movies just pull it completely out of their ass. I'd bring in the players if I thought I could talk about it without messing it up, but it's very well written and well shot. Oh boy, hang on, how light is that? Who eats their toast this light? Like, I would toast it this long if I was going to make like a breadcrumb or something. Or if I'm making hot dogs and I don't have any buns and I want to toast them up a little bit to do that. Let's go a little, do what I say. I'm setting you to 3. There we go. Okay, Following. It's well written and fairly well acted. It's got that sort of thing where it's like, you can sort of tell, it's that sort of balance that Chris Nolan gets where it's like, it's clever writing, but it's not overly so, like friggin' David Fincher or Diablo Cody or one of the other people who, when you just become, I've heard it called the clang, where it's like, clang, 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 I'm aware the writer is trying to be clever with this thing, like, when I read Little Brothers by Cory Doctorow, and it has a girl who sprays her Mexican food with pepper spray, and I'm like, clang, 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 clang. I'm like, okay, that's so, nobody freaking does that. That's phony as hell. This one doesn't have that. This one is as much as it gets to start to get a little strange, it is still very well put together. One thing I noticed was I have transitions lenses. I'm going to try something here real quick. It might just be dirty, but you see the slight difference in color there? You probably can't see it. But they're just very lightly like a tinge, like a coffee tinge. And when I took them off for a second, I noticed, oh, that's true black and white. I've been looking at it slightly sepia. But I'm like, and I love a good black and white movie, which has so much like rich, dark black. Alright, I think that's as far as I want to take that. Do I have anything else to say while I butter these beautiful things? Well, possibly peanut butter. We're going to do peanut butter. Changing camera angles. So, do I have anything else to say about it? I recommend it. It's 70 minutes. It's like, what are you doing that's worth 70 minutes? People have wasted the time on much less noteworthy. Oh, I know one thing I could mention. That's the first time I've heard the C word in a movie in a long time, but I've heard one of my brother talk about one of his friends would play Still Italian online with people, and mostly it's big in Europe, and he would hear people just drop the C word all the time. If you don't know what the C word is, you'll learn it eventually, but apparently that does not have the same opprobrium it does in England, which is where this was shot, obviously, because Nolan is an Englishman. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say. If you have a suggestion for something you want me to watch, go right ahead and tell me. I take everything into consideration. I have a huge thing in my instant queue right now that's just gigantic. But at any rate, thank you for watching. This is King Cool, and please drive home safe. After the toast and after the crunch, there's the crust. So, one thing I forgot to mention about this movie, there's a main character in the movie, and his name is Cobb, C-O-B-B. And do you think you can guess what his career is? Maybe. Has something to do with something else that we saw Chris Nolan make recently that was really awesome. Maybe it has a little thing to do with that. Fools! I mean, hello! I am Dr. Live Ultron, and the D stands for Doctor. Do not expose can to heat. Alright, I understand that. Do not refill with hot oil. Maybe it's not clear from the video, but this container is made of cardboard. You know someone did this. These people are allowed to cook.